Hello, collective. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. It's your girl, Virgo Moon Insights, and I'm back with a general reading for the collective. I am using the Hermetic Tarot. I just want to get my disclaimers out. We're going to make it quick. Sometimes I may swear, I may cuss, I may say things like NGGA this, NIGGA that. Never NIGGER, please, please, please. Miss me with all that politically correct stuff because I ain't got the time. But I just don't say that. So that's why I'm getting my disclaimer out. I do say the word from time to time. So if you are sensitive, please, 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 yet again, click off, click off, click off, click off now. Okay? You can find me at Virgo Moon Insights on KeenPsychics.com. Well, it's Keen.com, but Keen Psychics. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Virgo Moon Insights. You can also find me on Cash App as Dealer Investor. You can send me your donations there. If you like, if you feel called to do so. I am putting a vigil together for the ancestors on Halloween. So you can donate to that if you'd like to. You do not have to, but it would be appreciated if you do. And if you don't, it's not a problem. What else? I did put out a collective channeled message this morning for you guys, and it's on my Instagram, IGTV, and it's also on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. I just did the Virgo reading and the Pisces reading, which will also be on the channel on YouTube. So be looking out for that. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, baby. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. So, collective. We've got some turn of events. We've got some fortunate things happening and coming. Okay? So this is good. This is good. So the overall message is the Wheel of Fortune for the collective. For my collective, the overall message is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Already and automatically, I am getting a sense that some of you have been dealing with some really dark times. And just like the channel message that I did this morning was saying about not giving up, I feel like you guys have not given up, right? You know that the Wheel of Fortune turns all the time. And sometimes we're on top of the wheel and sometimes we're under. And right now, for my collective, I feel like you guys are on top of things. You're on top of the wheel and good fortune is heading your way. I do see some balance being restored for some of us, some of you, somebody out there, and I'm saying some of us as in like myself as a non-binary person, they, them, theirs, that's me. I do feel like, Also, I feel like for the collective, if you guys also read tarot or are empathic or mediums, such as myself, I feel like this is like the time right now to be in this profession. I feel like something positive is happening for the collective that everybody will benefit from, because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10 and 10 breaks down to a 1, which means it's a positive new beginning. So you got that off on energy, that binary energy, as like actualized blessings. So something is going from the ethereal realm to the real world, the 3D world that we live in. I do see the two swords here, so there is some clarity, some truth, some cutting of cords, some new beginnings. I'm really getting new beginnings, but positive new beginnings, because the wheel is like turning in your favor. Great message, collective. Great message. I like this already. I'm going to pull an Everyday Witch tarot card to clarify the wheel of... Yes, see? As I'm sitting here trying to say to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Celebration, you guys. So... Man, I have no idea what's in the water, Jesus. I have no idea what's in the water. But what I do know is there is a celebration, a reunion of sorts. Like, I want to pause for a minute before I pull another card. A lot of us seem to have been going through these really, really dark times. These really, especially, with the pandemic, a lot of us have been experiencing illness and separation. And on top of that, just like so many different things that have been transitory, right? And it's just been hard with the moon card here to see what is worth celebrating. What is worth celebrating right now in this present moment? So it's like counting your blessings. I feel like counting your blessings shifts the dynamic, shifts the perspective, shifts the outcome. And the overall energy is good fortune. So, although you may not see that good fortune with the moon above, there's lots of star energy here with the stars in the back. So I see possible pregnancy. And maybe some of you don't even see that. So some of you could have been battling some infertility, whether this is male or female. Anyone who's looking to have a child right now. I feel like maybe you've experienced some infertility in the past with the 3. But to let you know, if you are not looking to conceive at this moment in time in your life, I would recommend doing what you need to do to keep that from happening, because it is a very fruitful, fertile moment in time. For those of you who do and who are looking to create, manifest, birth, conceive something, the wheel is in your favor. The energy is abundant. And by the next full moon, you could be pregnant. Listen, collective, it's too early. It is too early. But it is positive. It is beautiful. But that may be hidden right now. That may be something that is hidden right now to you that you don't see coming. But I'm here to tell you, if you are not looking to conceive, protect yourself. But for other hopes, dreams, aspirations, things that you are looking to manifest in your life, I would say that it is a good time for that. Now, with this 10 of Wands here, I am getting Sisyphus energy. I am getting that some of you may have, by the sweat of your brow, by the strength of your will, by the determination and the fire in your belly, you have made it through against all odds. And because you've persevered, you have something to celebrate. Because you've persevered, the wheel is turning in your favor. Because you've persevered, there goes that 10 energy again. Something is changing. It's an end of the cycle of which you are alone, doing backbreaking labor, paying for some karmic debt. Some of you may be experiencing a little bit of back pain too, but know that even that may possibly be coming to an end. And I say that because I do feel like maybe you try some stretching once you lay your burdens down, like once you unload and unpack what has been making you feel this way. It's like there's a relief, like the tension is being released. So the road has been hard, it's been long, it's been stressful, it's been rocky. But I think that's what you don't see in the present moment, that you have something to celebrate. And that is being able to put your burdens down, to lay your burdens to rest. The fact that the wheel is turning in your favor is a grand indication that things have changed drastically, dramatically, almost overnight. You do have something to celebrate. You may be reuniting with some people, some loved ones, some friends, maybe even your pets. And with this 3 of Cups card, this also reminds me of the vigil that I am going to be doing for Halloween for the ancestors. It's like a celebratory energy in which we're just thanking those who have come before, who have led us here, who have divinely guided us here to be able to enjoy our present moment. So it's like something like that, like acknowledging how far you've come and recognizing that you do have things to be grateful for, celebrating those things and saying thank you. It's beautiful energy. I love it. I'm going to pull one more Everyday Witch Tarot card. Now, I don't read reversals unless, because I put all of my cards on the upright. If it comes out in the reversal, then that means that that's how it's meant to be read. And that's how we do it, right? So I can be found at La Bonne Terre. That's LABONNE.com. For all of your spell work, class work, courses and things of that nature. So that's where I will also be putting up my Halloween candle vigil. And I can be found on Cash App at Dealer Investor. You can donate there for the Ancestor Vigil on the 31st. If you want to. Man. Something is shifting for everybody. So I feel like there's been like overall this collective energy of hardship, of just going through the motions, of just pushing through, of just trying to make ends meet And then the 3 and the 7 of Pentacles, that's another 10. So there's 3 10s here. So I just say be mindful of and the 3 3, there's 6 as well. So it's like past efforts being recognized. It's like if you've been doing the work, it's not time for the harvest, but you're almost there. You do have something to celebrate. I feel like some of us need to start strategizing and focusing on where it is that we want to go, how we want to see our life develop, how we want to see our lives when we have reached the age of retirement, where we want to have gone. Like all of this wand carrying, right? What is the real purpose? What is the real goal? To just hold on to all of these burdens? No, you've decided to put them down, right? So you've decided to put them down, and putting them down has brought out this king energy. This king energy is strategizing for a brighter, grander, more expansive reality. And he recognizes that he will need some people in his corner to be able to bring these things to fruition. But he knows about hard work. He knows about hard work because you have to get to the 10 of Wands before you get to the King of Wands, right? So it's not like he's afraid of hard work. And he knows that his passions, when used and applied in the way that benefits himself, first and foremost, and others, that he will be able to expand his horizons. So we got the 3 of Pentacles, teamwork coming out. And then we also have the 7 of Pentacles, planting your seeds, right? So the Wheel of Fortune for the overall message is telling me that the seeds that you plant in the present will give you reasons to celebrate in the future. Lay your burdens down and put them to rest. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. Work in a team with others of like mind to be able to manifest the reality, the expansive reality that you want. So you may have to go back and study. Maybe you're not learning a new trade, but you're just studying what you already know. Because with the 7 of Pentacles here, she's got her book, she's got her wine. She's almost ready to like really enjoy life. I mean, but she is stopping and smelling the roses, so to speak, right? She is stopping to check on her fruit and her product and her production, I mean. And these grapes are almost like you could see some of them are purple and some of them are green still. Good things are coming, collective. Because it's written in the stars. It is divine timing. Some of us are at the point, like when I did the Pisces reading, some of us are at the point where our blessings are here, right now. And we don't want to miss those blessings by looking the other way, by focusing on the wrong things, by watching other people manifest their dreams and realities, when we should be doing that for ourselves, right? So the 7 of Pentacles is about somebody cultivating their own garden, paying attention to their own fruit, paying attention to their own blessings, right? And trying to make, and then you see this one coin. It all started from this one coin. It all started from this one coin. So you got this Ace of Pentacles right here, this divine talent offering, right, to you. And then you were able to take that and use it into the bring it together with the three of coins. So it's like cross multiplying, cross pollinating with others, to bring about your seven of pentacles that will grant you your own harvest. And then you're able to celebrate with these individuals that you've been working with, right? So with the Ten of Wands again, I do get the fact that either for some of you, you're working, you've got your nose to the grindstone, and then there are people out there who are just watching you work and trying to steal your ideas, trying to steal something from you, trying to make it even harder for you. But you've got this ability to create in ways they could never possibly even imagine. And it's divine, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. It's divine. So it's like you work and collaborate with others to be able to get yourself out of this situation of hardship and strife. And making that choice and that decision is giving you cause to celebrate. And it's expanding what you already have. So it's like being grateful for what you have, not bemoaning the fact that life is hard and it's difficult, because it's difficult for us all, right? There's always a challenge. And instead of trying to cast your burdens off onto somebody else, you've picked up every single broomstick, every single wand. And this also is a card of responsibility. So you are responsible and you've been given responsibility. And that's why you're showing up as the king. King of Wands. So you know how to use this fiery, passionate energy of the wands to create the life that you want. But as you see, the king has this globe in front of him. So he's not just like thinking about himself. This is world domination kind of like energy, expansive type of energy. He's by himself with his cat, and he is manifesting, mapping out, strategizing how he can continue to bring in more abundance. So collective, I want to tell you that the energies right now are in your favor. For those of us who are not doing what we need to do, right? So for the collective, I like to do, it depends, basically. I don't want to say the collective. Sometimes I like to do the shadow work. What is the shadow aspect of what I see? Sometimes, not all the time. I don't really even know where I got this idea from, but what I do see for the collective is that if you are not focused on what you need to be focused on, right? If you're not focused on trying to create your reality in this expansive way, you're going to miss the boat. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and you'll be the one that's under and not on top. So instead of having these happy reunions, relationships will fall apart. Life will fall apart. Ruin is here. Jobs will be lost. Harvests will be spoiled. So just be mindful, like, of how you are showing up in your life. Are you a spectator? Are you watching other people, manifest and create? Kind of like in this, you see this one is the one that's doing most of the work, right? In this deck, she's over there, she's drawing, she is trying to become this King of Wands. And then you got these two people, there's a male and there's a female who's just sitting there watching her, sitting there paying attention to what she's doing every second of the day, right? It's literally right here in this card. I'm not making this up. There are two people. There's a woman and there's a man that's just watching her while she works. And they're not doing a damn thing. So be mindful, these two people, you don't see them in the celebratory card. You don't see them. So they're wasting their time, their energy, their life, focusing on what they shouldn't be focusing on, minding this woman's business. They have the tools, because as you see, this woman right here has her tools in her hands, right? So it means she has the tools. She's choosing not to use those tools, as this one over here is working. Her red pentacle is still in this 5D, which 5D is great. You know, 8D is great, 10D is great, but this is the reality that we're living in. We're living in this 3D reality. And if you can't bring this 5D into this 3D, you're lacking something. So it's like she's learning from her exactly how she was able to create this pentacle. So she is actually paying attention, but not... It's kind of like not really giving this woman the credit, because she's focused on, she's doing the right thing. She's focused on her own pentacle, but she's not really giving this one the credit for what it is that she's doing that was able to manifest this pentacle. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So it's like, don't sit around watching other people manifest what they want for their lives. Learn from them if you can. And then go and do what works and throw away the rest. But give credit where credit is due. Because here again shows up this woman from the Three of Pentacles. Now she's able, like I said, she cross-pollinated. She took the energies from this man and this woman, and she took her pentacle and she whatever it was that she was learning here, she applied it here. So she's able to have these seven pentacles almost ready to harvest. So I want to be very clear. So I'm going to pull a Getting into the Vortex card. Sometimes we're choosing in our lives not to show up, not to be present in our own lives so that we can watch other people, judge other people, hate on other people, want what other people have, try to steal from other people, try to take from other people, and not be willing to give anything in return. You're going to be left out in the cold. I did see the Five of Pentacles when I was shuffling the deck, and now I see how that translates. When you're not standing in your truth and you're watching other people do what they do, you are left out in the cold. And that's why they're not showing up in this celebratory. It's like they're at the bottom of the wheel. And it's crazy because the card actually literally falls under the bottom of the wheel. It literally came out like this. So I'm just saying that there is great positive energy here, collective. But if you're just watching me and you're not using what you're learning here to be the best you that you can be, you're not really taking up space in your own life. You're just taking up space. And it's not in a good way, because you have your own talents. You have your own gifts, which you know, which you recognize. But it's like this feeling of, but it's not her talent. It's not her gift. It's not what she's doing. So I also get this, I don't know why, but I also got this Seven of Swords thought process too. Like thievery. Like, well, she was able to do that, so maybe I can just take what she did instead of doing it too. So that's the shadow side of what I'm seeing. But for those who are vibrating high, there's a great amount of work that you've been doing, and it's manifesting in your 3D reality, and it's looking great. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to pull a Getting into the Vortex card, and then we're going to close out this reading. And keep in mind, these are general messages for the collective. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, that is fine. Take what does and leave the rest. I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants. I tend to see the best in everyone. Isn't that what I just said with the Three of Pentacles? So learn from each other. And try to do for yourself, manifest for yourself, create for yourself, replicate for yourself. Don't take somebody else's stuff. Because especially in this field, I see a lot of that. There will be a lot of charlatans. There will be a lot of charlatans who tell you they can help you and do things for you, and they cannot. They can't even teach you how they were able to do it. But this woman, she can teach you how to do it. You just need to be respectful. You just need to be mindful. You just need to ask. Don't take. So, I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants, which we know the attention that we focus is what we get back, right? It's kind of like planting those seeds. What you reap what you sow. So if you are sowing thievery, you get thievery. If you are sowing collaboration, you get collaboration. You cannot rid the world of things that bother you. You have to get rid of your vibration of things that bother you. And when you rid your vibration of things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. But you cannot really rid anything from your vibration because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something that you do want. But you have to take small steps in it. So, that was for Shadow. That was for whoever the heck needed to hear that. If you believe that somebody else is better than you, you're going to keep attracting that. If you believe that you can't achieve something, you're going to keep attracting that. If you believe that you have to continue to steal from other people in order to do anything, you're going to attract that. So eventually somebody will steal from you. Eventually somebody will take from you. Eventually what you don't want, you will get. Right? But for those who already understand, those who are in a celebratory mood, the wheel is in your favor. You know this to be true. You know that when you are focusing your attention on what you do want, that's what you get, right? So you do want positive changes. You do want the wheel to turn in your favor. You do want to reap what you sow. You do want to celebrate with those that have helped you along the way, those that you've collaborated with in the past. You do want to strategize and expand your horizons. And so that's what you're getting. You don't want these burdens anymore. You're laying those down. You're not focusing on that anymore. You're focusing on what you do want, and it shows. And then the next card, I intend to see the best in everyone. You can never consistently motivate anybody to do anything. Let me tell you. Okay? But when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, now you are part of the inspiration you see. Have you ever had that experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? Do you not shine in ways you never shined before? And do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? Ooh, this actually brings me to a great message. So collective. This is so true. This is so true. Because sometimes I fail to see the best in people. So we got 38 here, we got 48 here, that's 11, and that's a 12. So that's 2 and a 3, right? I fail sometimes to see the best in other people because, take my neighbors, for example. I always fail to see the best in them. I fail to see the best in them because, personally, I feel like they are two miserable people. They focus and watch me like a hawk. Like, you see this person, the way that the light is, right? They focus on me and what I'm doing 24/7 of the day. I feel like these people don't work. They don't have a life. They don't do anything but try to be in my business. These are two of the nosiest people I've ever seen in my life. They need to know what I'm doing, when I'm doing, what I'm doing, how I'm doing, what I'm doing. I'm doing spell work, they're there. I'm going to the bathroom, they're there. I'm eating my food, they're there. Like, consistently, constantly, they are there. And the walls are paper thin, which they know. And the ceiling, it sounds like they're literally dropping from the ceiling. And lately they've been doing this thing with their cat, like they're pretending their cat is running around. Like, the childishness and the foolishness is so aggravating. It's like, just be two adults. So I feel like I'm consistently seeing them in this childish light. I'm consistently seeing them in this light of thievery, really, and this light of predatory, and this light of perversion that they continue to manifest as such. So I bring up this thing with my neighbors because it's like, how are you interpreting people? Like, when I was just saying this woman is over here just like looking at her pinnacle, she could just be looking at her pinnacle because she's like, damn, I know it's gonna work. If I have enough belief, it will work. It will come into fruition like hers did. Not in an envious way, but like, dang, how did she do that? How, like, really trying to figure out how to make that happen for herself. But for me, I was also seeing it like, she's just standing here watching this lady do what she do, trying to steal her ideas, trying to, take from her. And then this lady's like, well, I don't need y'all anyways. I got what I needed and I'm gone. But in order for the Wheel of Fortune to turn into your favor, collective, it's time to start seeing people in a different light. No matter how they're choosing to show up, choose to see them in a different light. Now, that doesn't mean be naive at all, ever. That does not mean be naive. Don't allow people to come at you sideways. Don't allow people to make you think that what you know is not the truth. If your intuition is screaming to you something is not right, it is not right. Do not trust people your intuition is telling you not to trust. I am going to say it again. Do not trust people your intuition is telling you not to trust. Do not go against your intuition, but choose to see people in a different light. I don't ever have to interact with these people, and I don't. I don't ever have to even pay them any mind, and I don't. I don't ever have to acknowledge their existence, and I don't. But when I choose to, when I am actively allowing myself to choose to, just like I just used that example, I can choose to say, you know what? That is them. This is me. No matter what they do, it's on them. No matter what I do, it's on me. So I am choosing to see them not as horrible people. And I used to see them as misguided people. But now I'm seeing it as maybe these people just need psychological help. And so that's kind of like reminding me to be empathetic, to put myself in their shoes, and to question when when were there moments that I have been at the bottom of the wheel? When things were not going in my favor, when things were not going according to plan, how was I showing up in life? Because I tell you, I feel like they're showing up poorly in life. Poorly. These people could be millionaires for all I know. But what I do know is that money does not buy happiness. It does not buy friendship. It does not buy good karma. It does not buy good fortune, like actual wealth and abundance. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You could have all the money in the world and still be lonely. You can have all the money in the world and still be depressed. You can have all the money in the world and still not be happy. And I feel like I am choosing to be happy. So I need to start seeing other people as worthy of happiness. However, like I keep saying, don't put up with anybody's bullshit. I intend to see the best in everyone, but I am not going to sit here and pretend like I don't know what I know, which is that certain individuals are choosing to see me in a negative light, are choosing to say to themselves, what the heck is she doing? She's just looking at these cars and she's making up these stories and she's sitting here and people buy this stuff and people pay attention to this stuff and she can really make money through this stuff. And they're choosing to see the worst in me. Constantly. I can either internalize that energy or I can say, I'm focusing on my pentacle. I'm focusing on the fact that while you're busy trying to make your beliefs and your, whatever it is you want a reality, I actually have the formula. I know the way to be able to do this. I know it inherently. I know it through study. I know it by practice. I know how to do this. So watch me if you want to. But until I share those secret formulas with you, you're not going to get it. That's why your pentacles have yet to manifest. And pentacle energy is not just money. Pentacle energy is abundance in this earthly realm. Attracting that which you want and not what you don't. That's what I'm saying with this card. So I have the formula. I understand exactly how to make these things a reality. I know how to pick myself up when I'm by myself to manifest things that I want as I want it. And I can teach you, but I have to charge. So this is also telling me that I'm going to have to strategize. Although this is a reading for the collective, I'm just using my own experiences right now to be able to express to you guys exactly what this reading is saying. I'm going to have to strategize and change my location, change where I'm doing these readings. So maybe I'm not going to do them at home anymore. Maybe I will, I don't know, but I ain't going to do them at home anymore until I can get a better grasp of my content, because I'm not in control of what people have going on in their homes. However, I am in control of my content. And if I ever see my content anywhere outside of where I have placed it, I will take legal action. Period. So I want you guys to think of life in such a way that you are protecting your assets because you do have good fortune coming. And you want to be mindful. You want to strategize because not everybody is going to be for you. Not everybody's going to celebrate with you. Not everybody's going to want to see you doing good. By manifesting out of thin air what you want, they're not going to be happy, especially when they've been burdened, when they've had too much to bear and they really feel like they don't deserve it, but they see you counting your pentacles, they see you manifesting your harvest and see you celebrating with others. They will be pissed. They will be pissed. But your job is to not focus on that. Your job is to focus on what you do want. What you want is these happy reunions. What you want is actual teamwork with someone. And it's sad that it showed up like this in this deck. But if it showed up in a different way, like in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck or in the Hermetic Tarot deck, I would have been able to tell you, like, you know, this is great. But the way that it's showing up is kind of like frenemy type of energy. So some of you have some frenemies right now that can't go with you. Okay, so collective, you are about to step into some good fortune. There are some frenemies right now because as you see on this deck, this wheel looks a lot like that Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles that's showing up again right here as the first seed that was planted to bring about all of these, right? That first seed that you manifested on your own or was given to you by the divine, right? So there are gonna be people who don't want to celebrate you, who don't want to reunion with you, who don't want to see you doing well. They want to see you starving. They want to see you out on the streets. They're working extremely hard for that to happen. And then you got this sun and moon energy at your disposal. And then the moon is showing up again. Like, so you're holding your truths very close to your chest. You see this green right here? This is the heart energy. So you're holding there's some things that are hidden that you are holding very close to your chest. And those things that you're holding close to your chest is what you actually want. And what's coming to the light of day is what is able for these people to see, right? So they can see your coin, your pentacle. But there is so much. Wearing green again. Wearing green again. Wearing green again. You're holding on to what it is that you really, really want. The things that you're manifesting, you are keeping it really close to your chest. Green again. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. No matter what, keep doing that. Because they can watch you all they want. They can spy on you all they want. They can do whatever they want. They can try to steal your formula all they want. They're not getting it. It is not for them. Your profits are for you. Your harvest is for you. She's harvesting alone with her cat, okay? So don't be afraid of people trying to take from you. Don't be afraid of people trying to break you down. Don't be afraid of people who have nothing better to do with their time, their energy, their life. Focus on what you do want versus what you don't want. And that's why I gave you the example of my neighbors. So I just wanted to bring that into full focus. And I intend to see the best in everyone. And no matter what people are showing you, try to see the best in them. Just don't be stupid. Okay, collective? I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.